Greetings, bookworms of Concord. Pastor Beckett here with another book review in the Dragon Age series. Dragon Age: The Calling. This is the second book in chronological order. And this is also by David Gaider, as you can see. So in this book, the adventures of King Merrick continue in this riveling tale of the Grey Wardens being permitted to return to Ferelden after 200 years of exile. Now, while the prequel, The Stolen Throne, which is this book, I have a link in the description where you can watch my brief review of this. So while this prequel, The Stolen Throne, is more a historical reading, at least in my view, of the Dragon Age universe, The Calling is a dark story that has the reader struggle with morally debatable issues. The main antagonist, who is called the Architect, he has this pragmatic plan to resolve the issue of the infamous Darkspawn taint, which directly conflicts with the Grey Warden Val. In the end, I found myself agreeing with Merrick, as well as Fiona and the others' decision. But still, I was left with the question, is my emotional reasoning truly what's best for Thetis? It's a question every reader, I think, will be left to ponder. And so if you really like to read books that kind of causes a moral dilemma within you, in a fun way, of course, and if you're obviously a Dragon Age fan, then I highly recommend The Calling for you to read. And in this book, there's a lot of like really fun things to read for people who are really into the Dragon Age lore. And this is a really good book for those who want to know more because of that lore about Duncan, who we met before in the Dragon Age Origins video game, though the very first Dragon Age game. This is actually him on the front cover. This is the artist depiction of Duncan. So if you want to read more about Duncan from Dragon Age Origins, read this book, as well as Fiona's backstory, who we meet in the game Dragon Age Inquisition. So that's highly interesting. Get kind of her backstory. And you also learn more about, as the title suggests, the calling every Grey Warden must face, which is a sad, tragic, yet fascinating insight. So lots of good things in here lore-wise for the Dragon Age fan. It's very easy to read, a lot easier to read than The Stolen Throne. This one, I had given this 4 stars in my rating because it kind of just drags on. There's a lot of scenery descriptions, which of course is those are fine in books, but there's just a certain point when it becomes too much. This one just seemed to drag on a bit. This one, however, reads much quicker. The scene descriptions don't really drag nearly as much, and it's just really fun to read. So I give this one 5 out of 5 stars, which is quite rare in my case. Usually I go between 3 and 4. So Dragon Age: The Calling for you fellow Dragon Age fans. Thank you for watching, and as always, please like, share, and subscribe to be notified when another review or recommendation comes up. So thank you, and I will see you next time.